Hi everyone, Morgoth the Barbarian here, and welcome to the 5th episode of our Railroad Tycoon 2 playthrough series. Where last time out, we investigated the silver market in the Great Southwest, and ironically enough, ended up with the silver. Funny how that works. Kind of unfortunate, but whatever. So today, we're going to, first off, wake up this dude.
Hey! What the heck do you think you're doing?
Well, you interrupted me, buddy, so that's your own fault. But we're going to check out what appears to be the Pacific Northwest in the Whistle Stops and Promises episode. So, hit those like and subscribe buttons, of course, and we'll get started by picking a train, apparently. I'm going to take it there's a lot of hills in this area, so maybe going for the Mogul and getting both kind of good top speed and kind of good grade performance is what we need, so we'll go there and we'll see what this is all about.
Said, the only thing that puts out more hot air than a pot-bellied steam engine is a pot-bellied politician.
Smartest thing this dude has said.
It seems Teddy Roosevelt wants to take a political tour of the Northwest.
Oh!
He wants to cover as much ground as possible.
Oh!
Now's your chance to prove
Okay.
your worth to not only Teddy, but any future leaders. Seems I recall a man by the name of Harry Truman a few years later. Was fond of the whistle-stop tour.
Few? More like a few decades, buddy.
And I'd advise you to make sure this ride goes well. I've seen Teddy use that big stick when he missed a stop.
I don't want to know what that entails. Alright, we best be getting gold in this one because I don't want to find out what the stick does. So, this is actually a very quick one. This episode may not take very long at all. Long story short, we got 2 weeks to get Teddy Roosevelt over to as many cities as possible. If we get him to 13 by then, we get a bronze. If we hit up 14, we get a silver. If we get 16, we get a gold. There's not going to be... We're not doing anything in this episode, though, except just getting this train over from point A to point B. And C, D, E, etc., etc. So, it only makes sense to look at the grades. I had a funny feeling there might be a grade issue over here. There is in the center of the map, but remember, we've got some... We're dealing with some decent grade performance, so we can kind of take it. As I look around, well... Looks like avoiding the center track might be the best option, and this, unless we go down it. It's easier to go up them than down. What we got over here? Much of the same. Well, we're gonna have to take this on no matter what. So since we can kind of deal with the grade performance, I wouldn't mind going the southern route here. So this is basically just as simple as doing this. He'll go to Cheyenne, Rock Springs, Pocatello. Yeah, you can see how badly the trains are in this one. Twin Falls, Boise, and then Pasco. And then we'll go from there. Chances are we'll probably hit up this area first. So this is going to go by really quickly here. Alright, Cheyenne wants to see Teddy Roosevelt. They got their vote. Missoula wants to upgrade the firebox if Mr. Roosevelt increases. That's going to be difficult. I actually will pass on that, because if we try it, we're going to have to deal with this whole thing, including this. So we're just going to let that go, unfortunately. My apologies to the people of Missoula. We'll get to you later on. Alright, we're at 3 stations. Like I said, this is going to go very quickly. We just gotta hope our train doesn't break down or crash, because if it does, we're pretty much done for. I'm not worried about that remotely. So now he's heading to Pasco here, so now we've got a decision to make. Let's start by deleting all of these so that the train doesn't go back, otherwise it'll go back to Cheyenne. I think going through this way might be the best option. And then we'll have him go to Spokane afterwards. That's probably the best route here. So we'll just watch the train. Again, this is pretty good with grade handling, so it should work. Yeah, I know. Oh, man, they even had pie. I wonder if they could save it for us. And there's why. See, now the train ran out of salt and water. Sand and water, excuse me, not salt. My goodness. Okay. Oh, boy. Alright, it's going over the bridge to Portland, and now he's visiting some cities in Oregon. Well, I'm sure Oregon will be giving him his vote. All we gotta do is go to Eugene, and there we go. Would you look at that? And now he's got the state of Oregon locked up. Oh, Teddy Roosevelt's well on his way to getting reelected. Alright, we're getting close. But because of the distances, it might take some time. Tacoma. Seattle. Bellingham. And now we're off to Spokane. And now we're back to making yet another decision here. So Spokane is all the way over here. I think if we visit Helena, Missoula, and Helena next, that'll work. I imagine by this point we're going to get down there on time, so I would say going this route might be the best option, going to Great Falls, Havre, and Nahua. Apologies to Bozeman and Billings, we're going to have to skip those cities, but I believe that's our 16 right there. Now it's just a matter of the train actually making its way to Spokane. Come on, don't fail me now here. Fortunately, this thing is going right through Pasco, so it should work. Alright. Come on, Spokane's literally right there. You can do it. Oh, this is going to get really dangerously close. Now we're heading up Missoula. We're at 14, so we've meddled, but this is it. Come on, Great Falls. I believe this is the 16th, right? Yep, so if we get hit up Great Falls, we got gold. There it is. That was very simple. Havre and Nahua don't even matter at this point. We'll just let the scenario run out of time. But there you go. Look at that. That was the easiest gold we'll probably ever earn in this game. Ah, sweet. And I'm going to be Secretary of Transportation now. Excellent. Oh, we're going to Canada next? Well, well, well. This should be really interesting. So, yeah. Next stop on our tour, Canada. And ironically enough, the final stop on our North American tour. So, we will be doing that next time, and hopefully nothing bad happens.
Nice day, isn't it? Nice cool breeze.
Especially this
nice
guy. He's
birds.
getting on my nerves.
Nice. Hey there. Keep away from them winders.
I will if you wouldn't interrupt me, buddy, so. Speaking of which, we'll be going through Canada, and hopefully not running over any geese on the way over, so. Thank you guys so much. I know that was a short one, but that was also a short scenario, so. I will see you on the next one. Peace out, everyone.